Hey guys, so today's Sunday afternoon. I apologize for being in a workout outfit. I just got done running my sprints. Running sprints outside, hill sprints, not fun, but I'm getting myself back in shape to run the marathon again. Half marathon first. Anyway, so I want you guys to stick with me today. I have a longer video because I want to go over something I was thinking about as I was running. And one of the things that when you're running sprints, and again, this is really crucial, so hang out with me for a minute today. If you guys have a few minutes, please watch this video. It's super, super important. But when you're running sprints, one of the things that when you're looking for speed is your head position is crucial. So from the takeoff of the sprint all the way through the entire 100 meter, 200, 400 meters of the sprint, your head position changes because it's vital for what? Heart function. It's vital for lung output. It's vital for speed and aerodynamics. And it's also important for your health of the body, like how far, so you don't hurt yourself. The structure. So, and as I was working on that today, my head position, I got to thinking about anterior head carriage. And what is that? What's anterior head carriage? Anterior head carriage is what we're doing in our life. Like it's where your head sits in relation to your shoulder. One of the biggest examples of this is your phone. This is anterior head carriage. Sitting at a chair all day. This is anterior head carriage. Reading your book at night in your room and you're laying on your pillow and your head's up. Anytime your head is forward, that's called anterior head carriage. One of the biggest examples of anterior head carriage is a military neck or a reverse curve in your neck. You guys, if you're in my practice, you've seen that on an x-ray. That is a permanent anterior head carriage. And what I want to explain to you is that medical research shows, Spine Journal and the Journal of Gastroenterology shows that an improper spinal structure, or a straight neck or a reverse curve in your neck or anterior head carriage can lead to over 20 different diseases in your body. So what's that saying? It's saying that your spinal structure dictates dictates your body's function. It dictates your immune system function. It dictates how well your body's healing and functioning and operating. Your spine is crucial to your health. More crucial than exercise, more crucial than eating right, more crucial than supplementation, more crucial than meditation, more crucial than massage. Your structure of your spine is important. What do they find? Well, if you look, I got some stuff right here written down. What they found is when the spine is straight or when the spine is curved or when you're physically doing your habits, on your phone, typing on a computer, video games, anytime you're leaning forward, the spinal fluid from the brain to the body is diminished. The nerve flow from the brain to the body, telling your body what to do, is diminished. Your blood flow from your brain to your body is diminished. And reverse that. Nerve flow, blood flow, and spinal fluid flow to the brain is diminished. So literally straight necks, reverse curves, and anterior head carriage is leading to early death. It's leading to disease processes. It's leading to things like research is showing it's leading to cancer and heart disease. So literally the structure of your spine is leading to cancer and heart disease. How? Well, because your spinal cord's in a certain shape. It was designed into a curve. And so when you take that curve and you straighten it out, or God forbid, reverse it, you're creating a tension, like a rubber band, you're creating a tension. And just like with anything, when you create a tension, it decreases the flow through it. If you take an artery and decrease the artery, what do you get? High blood pressure, hypertension. If you decrease the lung output, what do you get? Allergies, asthma, chronic lung disease. If you decrease the nerve, what do you get? Improper nerve flow. Here's the other thing. Spine Journal. It's the most prestigious neurological journal on the planet. Spine says progressive kyphosis. That's a fancy word for straight or reverse neck. Progressive kyphosis leads to spinal cord tension that leads to demyelination. What is demyelination? That means that the fat and the tissue around your nerves is deteriorating. It's rotting. So when you have a straight neck or reverse curve, the spinal cord is literally deteriorating. It leads to a problem, right? That means that, again, the messages in the blood can't get to your brain to the body and body to the brain. This leads to, according to Spine Journal, this leads to disease, poor function, poor organ function, poor immune system function. It decreases lifespan by over 20 years. So if you were programmed to live to 90, you're going to get to around 70. Journal of Gastroenterology. Spinal cord tension creates sympathetic stress. What is sympathetic stress? Sympathetic stress is where you're like this all the time. Fight or flight, trying to run from a bear. You're scared. Your body's in overload. Your cortisol and your hormones are through the roof all the time. So spinal cord tension to a reverse curve or kyphosis leads to sympathetic stress, which will affect to anxiety, sleep, muscle tension, muscle tightness around the head, headaches, dizziness, neurological disorders like MS, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. Journal of Gastroenterology says spinal cord tension leads to over 20 different diseases such as cancer, heart disease, IBS, hypertension, high blood pressure, dizziness, gut dysbiosis, autoimmune disease, allergies, asthma. Guys, what am I saying? I'm 6 minutes into a video. I'm trying to get it studied, trying to get this down. Your spine is your lifeline. Every single human being should have chiropractic care as part of their healthcare team for the rest of their life. Why? Because we are the specialists in how the structure of the spine works. We actually work with subluxation, bones out of place, causing abnormal structure, creating abnormal function. Upper cervical subluxation is the number one cause of anterior head carriage and spinal deformation or reverse curves or straight neck. Why? Because the atlas has to sit, your head sits on your atlas. Your atlas sits on top of your curve. If that atlas moves and shifts, it's going to change your curve. If it does this, it's going to change the curve. So your head and neck alignment is the most crucial healthcare process you can have for your kids, your loved ones, your friends and family, guys. It's unbelievable, right? So why am I going over this? Because you guys sometimes don't get the bigness of what we're doing in the practice. And one of my main focuses is how do I help you live the highest quality of life you can live? And you have to have proper nerve flow. You have to have proper blood flow. You have to have proper spinal fluid flow. You have to have proper structure, and you got to have proper function, regardless of all the external things that you do. So please understand that. Sorry, my battery thing just went off. So here's what we're doing, guys. I've told you already. Listen, we are doing a special in the office this month, not just to run a special. It's so that we can carry out our mission to create one of the healthiest communities we can be. Subluxation and spinal cord tension is an epidemic. Everyone you know, listen, 85 to 90% of the population are on drugs, which means that 85 to 90% of the people have disease in their body, which means 80 to 90% of the people are going to have cord pressure, cord tension, reverse curves. And if you aren't helping those people out, if you're not getting yours taken care of, if you're not getting your kids taken care of, I did x-rays on 2 kids this week. Both of them have reverse curves at 5 and 6, 7 years old. Help us help the community. This month, we have a few spots left for our $17.76 special. We are doing 17 people by the 17th can get their new patient exam for $17.76. If you're coming in the office, listen, commit to your care. Commit to lifetime care. If you don't have your family not under care, come on. Let's let them live a healthier life. If you have loved ones suffering, get them care. I don't care where they live. We'll find them a doctor somewhere around this country that can give them corrective care. Lastly, one big announcement. Renee's not going to be in the office this week. She's out on vacation, a much needed vacation. She needs it. She needs her rest. She needs her sleep. Yeah, she needs her sleep. She just needs some beach time. Our old employee, former employee, Alicia, will be at the office this week. She'll be helping out, so bear with her, bear with me. We're going to help people out this week. We have a little bit of an altered schedule, but we're going to rock it out. We're going to remove some subluxations. We're going to remove some cord tension, help you live one of the healthiest lives you can live. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's live a healthier world together.